back to share with you my current favorite home product. I guess it's been maybe a year ago. I attended a women's breakfast, and the guest speaker was a woman by the name of Rachel Miller, who is a certified Christian coach, author, and founder of the Color Me Organized tour and the Color Me Organized Institute. Her website is, I think, colormeorganizedtour.com. But I went to a women's breakfast, and there was an interesting phrase that she used that I had never heard before. And the phrase was something along the lines of your home ministering to you. And I believe the question that she asked was, does your home minister to you? And this was something that I had never thought about before. And it made me think, well, what does it mean to minister? And for me, for someone to minister to me, when someone ministers to me, it stirs me up, it encourages me, it spurs me along. I'm inspired, I'm motivated, it sets me on the right track. And so her words made me think about the items, think about my home and my home as a tool of ministry in my life. And she gave examples of how we can strategically place things or do things in our homes that would minister to us through our senses, whether it's through our sense of smell or what we see, what we hear. And in that regard, our homes can either distract us or minister to us. And so some of the examples that she gave was choosing a journal of a particular color or style that will motivate you to write or motivate you to have prayer time. And in that way, your journal or your pen even would minister to you. Placing flowers in the home, is that something that encourages you? Well, that's a way to use your home to minister to you, because when you see those things or you hear certain things, it puts us in a certain frame of mind. So one of the first things that I did is that Saturday after the breakfast, I came home and I walked around my house and I went into every room and asked myself, does this room minister to me? If so, why and how? And if not, why? And one of the first changes that I made was I decided to engage my sense of smell, because I recognize how much smell impacts me and how much it can actually motivate me. And by recognizing that and doing things in my home to strategically engage my sense of smell, it has really helped me to stay focused and motivated and optimistic and inspired in my day-to-day life. So I went to a store that I think I've mentioned before called the Afrocentric Network, and I picked up some oils. And the oil that I use in the morning in my home is frankincense and myrrh. And the first thing I do when I come downstairs is I turn on my oil burner and I burn frankincense and myrrh. And I know that frank and myrrh is a bit of a strong fragrance, and I realize that it's too strong for a lot of people. But for me, I need something strong that I can pick up on the scent all day. I'm home a lot, so it's so easy to get accustomed to a fragrance that has been in your house for a while. After a while, you stop smelling it. You stop picking up the scent. But with frank and myrrh, I can smell it every day. And frank and myrrh is strong, yes, but it's a warm, sort of earthy, sweet fragrance that I just love. And when I pick up the fragrance, it's calming, but it's also at the same time invigorating, because it is something about that smell that fragrance that just ministers to me. I don't know what it is or how else to explain it, but when I pick up that scent, it helps to spur me along. And so it ministers to me. And so I wanted to share that with you and encourage you to give it some thought in your own home. I am done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you are having a happy, blessed day, and I will see you next time. Bye. This week's weekly favorite. If it becomes